We're joined in the studio by Stephanie Flanders, head of Bloomberg Economics and formerly of the BBC, of course, from the United States, by Esther Duflo, a professor at MIT and Nobel Prize-winning economist, and also by John Caudwell, businessman and founder of Phones for You. Welcome to all of you. Let's look at this at the corporate level as well. You've got a big company like Apple saying, right, we won't sell our product in Russia anymore. Is that a long-term move on their part? Or do you see it more as a short-term thing to deal with public revulsion at what's happened in Ukraine? I mean, can they just effectively give up big parts of their market like that?
Well, I think that very much depends on the outcome of this war. If Putin is dethroned and the Kremlin cronies go, and we get some degree of proper democracy there, Apple will be back there like a shot. And that, of course, is providing that the state haven't actually claimed their business as they're suggesting. So, you know, it's very worrying times for some of the big corporates in terms of their operations in Russia, but it's absolutely right and proper that they should shut those down temporarily to support the Ukraine people.
John Caudwell, we were talking before about Apple's attitude. I just wonder what you feel corporately is the responsibility now. You suggested it might be temporary, but do you think big corporations are ready to just carry on for as long as necessary, both with changing their patterns of trade and in a sense encouraging different patterns of consumption by their customers?
Yeah, well, I think it's, you know, obviously the Russian situation for those companies that are heavily in Russia is painful, but it is only a relatively small part of their trade, and it can be compensated for in the long term. And these companies, of course, are hugely profitable and keep coming out with innovative products. And those innovative products will help to grow the market in spite of the Russian situation. I think the bigger issue really is the gas and oil supply from Russia. And this is why for many years now, I've been campaigning for renewable energy on a much greater scale than we have seen. And in fact, introduced that in Caudwell pandemic recovery, when I was recommending to the government that we need to set up an environmental city, which is a tax-free zone to attract all the brains around the world on renewable energy and environmentally friendly methodologies. And this is now even more crucial. I mean, look at the state of Germany now with a 40–50% dependence on Russian oil and gas. What a dreadful position to be in. Fortunately, Britain is pretty secure from that because we've only got 3 or 4% dependency.